The single most precious commodity that exists on this planet is time. Time to cherish, time to experience. From the very instant a human being enters this world, the body starts its journey toward the end. I have a feeling that didn't quite land the way it needed to. Let me repeat that one more time. From the very instant a human being enters this world, the body starts its journey toward the end. For some, that process moves swiftly. For others, it unfolds more gradually. Some of us actively accelerate that timeline, while others take deliberate steps to hold it off as long as humanly possible. Think about how many seconds, how many minutes slip away from us each and every day, spent on things that have absolutely nothing to do with the goals, the ambitions, the deep-seated passions that burn inside of us. How many times do you reach the end of a day and ask yourself, did I actually move forward on anything I intended to accomplish today? Make it a habit to write down your goals each and every single day. It does not matter if there are only 2 goals on that list. If you are able to check those off, you are doing far more than simply surviving another day. You are genuinely living, and you are turning your dreams into reality. Carve out time to invest in yourself. Read, explore, dig into new subjects, step into the fullness of life, and push yourself to do things you never once imagined yourself doing. That is what this whole journey is truly about. The moment you come into this world, that is the date they engrave on the left side of your tombstone. The moment you leave this world, they place another date on the right side. But that small dash sitting right in the middle, that is the single most significant thing on that entire stone. That dash represents the whole stretch of time in which you were able to reach out and make a real difference in the lives of other people. That is the span of time in which you were able to stamp your presence onto this earth. That is the time in which you built something, a legacy, something so deeply rooted that no one could ever come along and erase it. That is the time that ensures people will carry your name and your story with them long after you are gone. When you choose to live for that dash in the middle, something powerful happens inside of you. You start to reconnect with your why. Your why, the reason you are on this planet, not the why behind a mistake or a misstep, but your why. The deep, burning reason you pull yourself out of bed every single morning. The force that keeps you pressing forward even when every fiber of your being is telling you to stop and give up. The driving force behind every decision you make and every step you take to move your life forward. That dash in the middle, that is what lights the fire underneath you and keeps it burning. Now, take an honest look at yourself. How would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 when it comes to the way you carry yourself physically? How about when it comes to your overall health? Are you actually putting in the effort to look after yourself? Are you letting your body fall into a state of being overweight and out of shape without doing a single thing about it? Are you paying attention to what is happening with your health? Are you being mindful and intentional about the fuel you are putting into your body on a daily basis? Are you making a conscious and deliberate commitment to get up and move, to exercise, to challenge your body? You know, it was the great George Burns who once said that we have no control over the fact that we are going to get older, but we absolutely do have the power to make sure we never truly become old. And so many of us settle into old age well before our time simply because we never take the steps to properly care for ourselves and nurture our own well-being. Your environment, the space, and the world you have built around yourself is a very telling sign of where you stand. On a scale of 1 to 10, is your environment what you actually want it to be? Do you look around and find it appealing, something that draws you in? Are you genuinely content with what surrounds you? And what about the job or the career that occupies so much of your waking hours? Someone once put out the statistic that roughly 85% of the American workforce is deeply unsatisfied with the work they do. Are you among them? Are you clocking in and spending 8 full hours of your day simply burning through time? Are you stuck doing something that offers you no real challenge, something that never pushes your mind to stretch, something that fails to light a spark of excitement or curiosity inside of you? Something that, at the end of the day, leaves you feeling completely empty of any real sense of purpose or fulfillment? If that is what you are doing, day after day, week after week, it is inevitably going to eat away at how you see yourself. It is going to chip away at the fire that drives you, and it is going to put a crack in the foundation of your relationships. So stop and really sit with that question. What kind of effect is this having on your life? Is it feeding your soul, nourishing your spirit, building you up from the inside out? Or is it slowly poisoning everything it touches? Is it draining the life out of you, or is it lifting you higher? You owe it to yourself to be completely honest when you ask yourself that question. And once you have your answer, the real follow-up becomes this. How motivated are you, truly motivated, to do something meaningful about it? Your contribution, your actions, the things you are actively giving back to this world. Think about that for a moment. So many people will come and go from this earth and leave absolutely no trace behind. No one will ever pause to reflect and wonder whether they were even here at all. And if we were to inscribe something beneath their name, the truest words we could write would simply be, not used up. Will anyone, when the time comes, look back and know with certainty that you passed through this life? What have you genuinely contributed? What will you leave behind when you are no longer standing here? What will be fundamentally different about this world simply because you chose to show up and walk through it? So just stop. Pause everything for a single moment. Take a pen and a piece of paper and write down your why. What is it that is driving you through this life? What is the real, honest answer to that question? Here is something to hold on to. If your why does not bring tears to your eyes, then it is not truly your why. Let that sink in. If your why does not stir something so deep and so raw inside of you that it brings you to tears, then you have not yet found it. Your why needs to be something so massive, so all-consuming, that it has the power to reshape the entire trajectory of your family tree. Your why should be something so monumentally significant that it completely transforms the way things look and feel in your home, in the bonds you share with your family, in the way you connect with your faith, and in the very core of your purpose for being alive. Let your passion guide you. Let the doors of opportunity that stand before you reveal themselves to you. And when you bring those two things together, that is how you uncover and lock in your purpose. Opportunity, passion, and purpose, woven together into one unified force. When your why collides and merges with your passion, your opportunity, and your purpose, everything begins to click into place. The single most transformative day of your entire life is the day you finally, truly remember why you were brought into this world.